one day at a time. Thank you.
My name is Carol Steinberg. I live in Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts. I'm an attorney. I've been one for 40 years, a trial lawyer. And I'm also a wheelchair user and a disability activist and a writer, mostly about accessibility issues.
And where could we find some of your work?
A lot of it is in the Boston Globe magazine. And I have had something in the Times, in the New York Times, about trying a case in a wheelchair.
So I understand that tonight is your first time telling a story on stage.
Yes.
What has this process been like for you?
Well, I'm nervous. It started as something I was writing. And then I said, wait a minute, that really is a really good story. Maybe people want to hear it. And, I feel good about it, about the story, because it's sort of telling people that in life you can lose something, but you can get it back. I used to be a really good dancer. I was no professional, don't get me wrong. But at any wedding or bar mitzvah or celebration of any sort where they played great, funky music, I was out there in the middle of the dance floor, waving my arms, spinning around, stomping my feet, wiggling my hips all night. I don't know exactly how I looked, but I think I looked pretty good. Ever since I was a young teen dancing in the living room with my brother to Marvin Gaye or Sam and Dave, dancing made me happy. Everybody knew it. Out of everything, it's the thing I have missed the most, that multiple sclerosis, which weakened my legs and put me in this wheelchair, took away from me. Multiple sclerosis was diagnosed 29 years ago. After that, for the next 9 years, it progressed from a limp to me using a cane, to me using a walker, and ending up in this wheelchair 20 years ago. During that progression, I stopped dancing. It was really self-conscious, felt really awkward, and actually was dangerous. I could fall. So I stopped dancing, and I started dreading those weddings and bar mitzvahs and celebrations where I knew great music would be played. I went anyway, but I tried to devise ways to escape the grief that resulted from seeing all these people having a great time out on the dance floor. So at first, I just sat at my table and smiled and drummed my fingers on the table to the beat and pretended I was enjoying it like everybody else. But that really didn't work. So when I ended up in a wheelchair, ironically, I had freedom of movement. So I just devised a great means of escape. Every time when the music came on, I just rolled away to the ladies' room, skulked away to the ladies' room and hidden there, and was incredibly sad and often cried. But I thought I was getting away with it. All I wanted was to be invisible, to disappear, to escape, and I was doing that. In November of 2010, I was at my step-nephew's wedding in Texas and hanging out with his 93-year-old grandmother, Helen. Great music came on. I started my thing of rolling off to the ladies' room, but I didn't get very far. I heard a voice. "Where are you going?" It was Helen. So let me tell you a little bit about Helen. Helen was the mother of my brother-in-law and an Auschwitz survivor. When she was in the camp, she was offered a job by a Nazi guard in the office where she would escape the torture and death, and she declined. She got him to instead offer the job to her friend, a fellow prisoner who was much sicker than she was. A little while later, her friend returned the favor, and when another office job opened up, and Helen was then herself at death's door, and her friend got them to offer the job to her. So they both survived. Helen was so brave and courageous and kind and giving all at the same time. She wouldn't let anybody, not herself or anybody else, give in. So it was Helen who stopped me dead in my tracks. She knew exactly what I was doing, and she would not hear of it. She then commanded me, "Get out there and dance." So I did. I had to. I waved my arms, gyrated my upper body, spun around in my wheelchair, and just had the time of my life. So ever since then, that's what I've been doing at any celebration. Helen died a month after she gave me the joy of dancing back. A month after she wouldn't let me get away with hiding, and I will forever be grateful. Thank you.
Funding for Stories from the Stage was provided by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. The Stories from the Stage podcast, with extraordinary true stories, wherever you listen to podcasts. Consider supporting more great storytelling at give.worldchannel.org/stories.
Welcome to Laura Flanders and Friends, the place where the people who say it can't be done take a back seat to the people who are doing it.
This is how change happens in this country, when vast numbers of people come together and defend a vision of the future.
If we do nothing, we'll be looking at apartheid in America.
Learning about the past has really no value if you're not going to apply it for a better future.
Most people believe that doctors are healers.
Love is why we're here.
Life goes fast.
Our story is everyone's story.
But it's just the start.
You have to decide right now, what are you going to do in light of the social injustices that permeate society?
The governor will not meet with us. We are prepared to sit in until we get results.
I chose Morehouse because of the culture. I realized that I could very well be next to do something big.
From Maryland Public Television and WABE, two films that celebrate the history of changemakers at HBCUs on Local USA.
Join me each week on Wall Street Week for stories of capitalism from business, markets, economics, tech, and climate. More than what you need to know, it's what you need to think about.
Civilizations was made possible in part by a grant from Anne Ray Foundation and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
From the moment they meet, civilizations begin to influence one another's art. During the 15th century, European sailors embarked on a new age of exploration. Cultures that previously were vast oceans apart now met for the first time. But before this became a story of conquest, plunder, and empire, there was a forgotten era of discovery. And for many, this was a golden age, when curiosity, mutual respect, and the exchange of goods and ideas were recorded in the art of countless human encounters. These are the Benin bronzes. Looted from Africa in the 19th century, they are now recognized as one of the continent's greatest artistic masterpieces. Made as commemorative plaques, they were created to decorate the royal palaces of the ancient kingdom of Benin. They also tell the stories of Benin's first encounters with other civilizations. Today, Benin City is now part of Nigeria, a land ruled for 1,000 years by tribal kings called the Oba. Benin is still ruled by an Oba, and many of their royal bronzes have been preserved. Iwuare II is the 39th ruler in a line that stretches back to the 12th century. It was under the Oba's patronage that bronze casters created their works of art, passing down their skills from generation to generation, right up to the present-day masters.
Bronze casting industry is recognized by the palace. I was born and brought up into the family of bronze casters in Benin.